It is late night Bible study. Y'all know when y'all see me with this, we about to get to the word. So let's just get straight into it. And we're going to come from John chapter 14 and read verse 23. So let's talk about it. Jesus replied, "If anyone loves me, he will obey my teaching. My Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our home with him. He who does not love me will not obey my teaching. These words you hear are not my own. They belong to the Father who sent me." So let's talk about it. What he is saying right here is, he says, if anyone loves me, he will obey my teaching. Since being like in my walk, what I have learned is, when you say you follow God, you say you save, a lot of times people just speak with their mouths, but their actions are not aligned with what they're saying. What he's saying right here is, if anyone loves me, he will obey my teaching. So naturally, if you love somebody, you are going to make sure that you do everything possible to, show that. So, and that's how it would be if we was down here, like if you dealing with like a man or a woman, you want to show them that you love them. So, you're going to make sure you do everything that you possibly can. So the same thing with God, like you're going to make sure you can do everything that you possibly can to show him that you love him, which means you're going to have to sacrifice some things that you may have done like in the past, but you can't do that no more because you said you love him, right? So also it says, my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our home with him. He who does not love me will not obey my teachings. So, a lot of times people be like, oh Lord, I love you. Lord, I live for you, but you're not really living for him because you still, living in sin. So how can you love somebody when you're doing the complete opposite from what they're telling you not to do? And it also says, these words you hear are not my own. They belong to the Father who sent me. So in other words, he's saying that his Father has told him these things. So if his Father came and told him these things, then he coming to tell us that. So, you can't just use your words and say you love God, but you out there, living in your kind of way. It just doesn't work like that. If you really love him, you will stop living in sin. You will stop doing the things that's going to make you further away from him when really you need to be, closer to him. And, the more you sin, the more you do wrong is you start going further from him than you ever want to be. So, if you are just talking, I would change that and start living for him because it's going to be well worth it. So, this is my late night Bible study. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Bye.